はいどうも、それではブロークンピーシーズ続きをやっていきます。とりあえずここになんかジョージのワークショップある
George's
からね、
Museum for the young and less young.
行ってみましょうか
Local
ね。
museum, artisan workshop, exhibition hall. Exceptional summer event. Meet No the robot and take part in his treasure hunt.
ロボットの2個裏。
I don't see much. Let's walk with caution. (1990) Inauguration of George's Museum in the company of St. Exel's mayor. Always up to new challenges, the museum is located to attract people to an isolated part of the village. Facing the power supply issues of St. Exel, George electrically autonomized his museum.
ここは観光
I have a
目的
feeling that we can win gifts and they arrive right in this vase. George, with the momentary storm, your windmill system went into safety mode and stopped. I wanted to reactivate it, but I couldn't put my hand back on the lever. In the meantime, the museum will remain in the dark.
レバ
I think I'm going to need a lever.
ーレバー裏。
So you're Nico the robot. You don't seem super friendly for something made to amuse kids. Still, he and the museum look shut down for now.
違う部屋か。いや、普通に来た方か。ん
Welcome to one of the
Wow.
original creations from
また来
George's
たよ。
workshop.
ええーっとどこ？あ、左上か。左上か。
It would be funny if this table said interesting things at times, wouldn't it?
なんだね、これミスったな。普通にミスったな。
Look who's smart.
これ簡単やったな。今までの2つと比べて。
So you're Nico the robot. You don't seem super friendly for something made to amuse kids. Still, he and the museum look shut down for now.
電力を戻さないといけないのか？どこに？
I have a feeling that we can win gifts and they arrive right in this vase.
にどこにレバーがあんだマジで。え？
George, I wanted to reactivate it, but I couldn't put my... In the meantime, the museum will remain in the dark. I think I'm going to need a lever.
レバーがいる。
George, I wanted to reactivate it. In the meantime, the museum will remain in the dark.
プロペラが近くにいるのかな。とりあえず出るか。プラスを見る。プロペラ。
So, the wind turbines providing him with power stopped working. I wonder where they are.
あ、とりあえず
Nothing.
とりあえず天気変えるか。上にあんのかな。ここは入れた。とりあえずこっちの庭の方、庭なのかわかんないけど見ておきたい。
You are on one of the highest points of St. Exel. The Assumption Church was built against the edge of this cliff. This panorama has become an emblematic place for those who like to observe the flora and wildlife of the region.
教会はこの辺にあるのね。
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
あ、これ倒れそうだな。
Can't break that with my bare hands.
斧がいる。通れない。うん。ゴミ箱。カーン。左側を見とくか。ここの向こうが教会なのか。
Museum entrance. Okay, now I'm intrigued. Left, Boisseau's Park. Behind, the right, Assumption's Church. George seems to have a particular skill for turning anything into art?
アクチック。ここ通ると家まで行けんのか。帰りはそこを使えばよさそう。プロペラが見つかんないね。この中かな。お、なんだい？
Wow, I finally got there. St. Exel Church.
了解。
Let's find what this church has in store for me.
うん、調査開始。教会を探索する。
Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. Well, they made sure to enjoy today.
これ何？
That's one elaborate sundial. Despite its look,
日時計
I'm sure people can still use it. But I have a watch.
この方は窓。
It won't open from this side.
うん。プロペラがどこにあるかわからん。え、嘘。よし。 Hey!
This smell of dust and candles. No doubt I'm on the right track. I am gonna need a key for this one.
鍵が必要。
Storage room.
倉庫。これ何？
This setup looks recent. They probably did it just before the attack on the village. Okay, have some courage, Elise.
攻撃されたの？セーブされんのか？座ると。古びたコイン。
Transept.
玉露？入れた。
Tomb of Father Roald, abbot who watched over the population of St. Exel. He dedicated his life to the village and the population. He distinguished himself in particular by his taste for religious, spiritual, and cultural texts. The large library of the Assumption Church is in his image.
手がかり。アボットルー王の村への献身。なんだそりゃ。
Cemetery.
セメタリー。
Shit. What are they doing here? I'm not sure I really want to know.
こっちの方は
Completely locked.
ここは通れない。こっちに行くしかないか。とりあえずこっち行ってみるか。
I could never open that one.
あ、ない。
Nothing.
多分ここも開かないと思ったら開いた。
The time has come, my friends. Everything has been revealed to me. I understand why the most basic things, like having babies, has been taken from us. Our divinity, that required so much sacrifice, is still not content. The village kids have had it easy for too long. They need to share our burden. It talked to me and asked to surrender them to its will. Generations have forgotten how this village was built. It is time for a history lesson. We placed statues to display each person we sent to see. In their anonymity, they remind us of the road still to be endured. But be reassured, my devotees, this road is coming to an end. I found a way to communicate with our protector. It has chosen me as its vessel and talked to me so many times. I will finally be able to answer. A few of us were meeting secretly in preparation for our next and last action. It will all be revealed to you tonight after the festivities. Do not enter the crypt yet. I have the answers you have all been looking for. I will remove this poison from our life.
This staging was prepared while the population was at the festivities. The population of St. Exel being already fragile. I dare to imagine the trauma of people if they had been exposed to this. And of course, served with its complimentary tape.
求めるのです。
Residents of Saint-Exil, I observe you, and I see great suffering in you. You are deeply sad, and yet you persist in not wanting to acknowledge it. The situation here has been deteriorating for years, and no one has come up with solutions to your problems. No one wants to face it, but our village is sick at heart. Here and there, some think that a curse has befallen our lands. Well, these people were right. Saint-Exil is not just a village. This place has a soul. If you've lived here long enough, you've definitely felt it shining through its walls, trees, and cobblestones. At least you could feel it. Something has changed, and it has for too long. A dark and silent poison proliferates in the veins formed by our alleys and ends up washing up at the foot of our doors, contaminating us a little more each day. Saint-Exil is not just a village, and its creation is no accident. The ancients never doubted it. Someone, or rather something, greater than us, decided to gather us here a long time ago. He made us build this village and protected our ancestors in exchange for his benevolence. Some of us honor him for that. It is the same entity which today has decided to call you to order and punish you. Unlike you, I never doubted its existence and its great power. It chose me to guide you, like a shepherd, bathed in the light of his wisdom. Join us, so that this nightmare finally ends.
The annual High Mass is still maintained for the day after the Feast of the Village. Like previous years, we are expecting many of you. The sect had chosen the right place and the right time to strike a blow.
From now on, you are aware and cannot go back.
カセット
If you
一時
don't
停止
bend to
に
his will, you'll end up paying for it. Only one possible solution is offered to you. Obey!
ページャー
Vegetable garden and scriptorium.
うんちょっとこの中を見て回っておきたいかな。今どの辺にいるかがちょっとよくわかんないんだけどね。なんか下に行ける。
Crypt.
ここが最終地点か。この前にいろいろ見ておきたいが。
It must have taken a lot of time to set up all this. A lot of struggling souls probably joined the devotees over time. A sheet is hidden under this pile of books. Father, I have heard noises coming from the crypt several times. It is during the night when I prepare the Mass that I hear them. Isn't the crypt supposed to be unlocked only once a year? The door is locked up tight when I want to access it.
鍵かかってるはずの地下聖堂から謎の音が。
Interesting. This book traces the entire history of the church and the creation of this cross. I'll take it with me for my bedtime reading. This church seems to hide a lot of secrets from me.
寝る前に読んでみましょう。
The Assumption Memorial Cross. It was created in honor of the people who participated in the prosperity of Saint Exil.
すごい十字架だ。
Looking more closely at the cross, one has the impression that some parts can be interlocked on the sides.
多分地下には行けないのかな今は。あと通れない。通れない。こっちは行けますか？
This door can be unlocked from the other side.
通れない。さっきのカセットはそこから撮ったやつか。うん。ここはどこだい？
The de Vignaux Mausoleum. They played an important part in the development of Saint Exel. This family was in charge of the local agriculture. They ultimately defended the village by burning their own crops. The flower house was once their home, but it is now owned by the town.
手がかり。目標。あ、もう一回家に帰るんだ。いやでも見れるとこは全部見ときたいね。
Tomb of the Dureau family. Family who contributed greatly to the creation of the port of St. Exel. The fishing activity was so important that the family built their house at the end of the quays. They thus were the first informed of the contents of the merchants' cargoes in St. Exel. An envied position.
うん。外に出れたの
Bulletin from the city of St. Exel. The structure has been weakened and water can infiltrate the wall. The town will start the repairs soon so they can avoid a collapse before winter. Doesn't look like they had time.
「雪で崩すことができます」。はあはあはあはあ。
I'm going to need something to break those.
天気を変えないといけない。あれか。あ、家変えれるのね。
There are no bad moments to officialize a bond.
何を言うてんだよ。
I could move faster with such a bike, but with these ghosts on the road, I really wouldn't be discreet. Excellent.
おった。
Cemetery.
何 ?1 時か。まだ余裕あるんだ。
Planks removed. This should weaken this son of a brick.
折れるようになりました。
Solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop.
ーっと
And win a coin to use in George's workshop. I can picture you already rushing towards a solution which may not be correct.
できたー。
No puzzle can resist me.
難しかったー。 よしよし。よしよしよし。どうだ。いやー、なんだ間違えた。タイミングいなくなったんだけど急に当たったの。よし。
Vegetable garden and scriptorium. I am gonna need a key for this one.
鍵が必要。
Tomb of the Duc de Bliard. He was in charge of defending St. Exel's agricultural and maritime activities. The White Manor is one of the vestiges of this family, who still live in the region. An ingenious system initially developed for its moats made it possible to send water to different parts of the village.
この人は手がかり関係ない。こっちから来たんだっけ？どこにいるのかわかんねえな。
Nothing.
ビーターコイン。
It's locked. I can't open it.
あ、で、ここに戻ってきたよ。まあ、通れるようになってるということだ。うん。
Tomb of the White Man. An ingenious system initially developed for its moats made it possible to send water to different parts of the village.
よし。三角コーン乗せられてますけど。
Never betrayed by our steeds. I only took a few riding lessons when I was little, but from memory, so I'm going to have to disagree.
今は信用ならないって。いて、あ、いや、気のせいか。キノコがあるよね。あれ、これはフルビタコイン。いけそうなところは
It has been condemned by the sect.
封鎖されている。ここはもう帰るしかないのか。プロペラが気になるんだけどな。教会に来てしまっているが。で、この木をで、なんだ。何が起こったの？ え、マジ何が起こったの？何が起こったんですか？え、何？
Oh, I remember our move to St. Exel. Nature was stunning and the smell of the sea gave me crazy energy. Everything seemed simpler then. Pierre absolutely insisted on bringing all his musical belongings to St. Exel. I remember it made me crazy. But he knew how to buy me with a few songs.
なんだここは。補給弾薬。
Isn't that my house door? Well, at least a piece of it. It feels like a weird dream where all the memories are crashing incoherently in your head.
この正面は何なんだここは。
During our travels, we often underestimate the impact of the seasons on the mood of our faithful companions. Keep it in a sunny and temperate climate, and it will guide you on the right path. Plunge him in the snow and the cold, and to shorten his sufferings, his heart will betray you.
ここですか。変更を変えるなって言ってる。
Elise, we're going to have to make a choice. And if that's not too much to ask, the good one. Okay, we took the right path.
どういうことか分かんなかったわ。謎の天気が変えられる。天気変えないといけないっぽい。雪が積もるのかな。どういうこと？なぜそんなものが。
I could question myself whether or not to make a decision, but that would just add one more on my plate.
地下？ミスったら敵が出るってただそれだけかな。
Too easy.
Too easy. ん？こっちでいいのか。 おお。よくわかんねえな、本当に。いつの間にか敵が消えてんだよ。敵が不明すぎる。ここなんのですか。どっちから来たかも分かりづらい。
Completely locked.
ロックされている。健康を変えるやつがあれか。そこを左で通れるように。ん？か。
I hope the content of this tape is as cute as it looks.
フレンボ。
Mommy, I like it when you play hide and seek with me. So I'm going to hide the key you are looking for somewhere nearby. And this time, I'm sure you will never find it. Close your eyes and count to 30 up against a tree. These floating things don't look so stable. Okay, I'm going to hide it there. You can open your eyes now.
Another of these damned four-legged beasts. I'm going to develop a phobia of horses.
そう。口ははず。死んじゃう死んじゃう。死んじゃう死んじゃう。こっち外れだったっぽいね。ああ。はい、ということでね、一旦ここまでにしましょうかね。ということで、お疲れ様でした。バイバイ。